All right, folks. So I'm at it again. I'm gonna sand the edge there where the bumper slides in. So I gotta make that what I'm doing now. All right. So once I sand that, make sure it's nice and straight, smooth. So when you slide the bumper, it looks fit perfect. So I can show the application of the, the polyester putty. And but anyway, I'll have other videos where you see more of that. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is good, and then I'll do the sanding with the DA the same way I did the sanding of the Bondo. Okay. So, you gotta make sure everything is good. All right. You see there is the bracket for the bumper. It's still on. That's why I have to, anyway, so now I'm gonna do the sanding. All right. The sanding will be the same way as sanding the Bondo. I'll use the DA with 180 grit, and it happens real quick. Sand that quick. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we're getting there. Do a quick sand on that area. Then the rest will be done by hand and with 180 grit also. So I'm trying to get the paper ready on that sanding block. So and this won't take that long to sand this area because there's not a lot of putty on that area. So yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. So now I want to go on this other area now. So after using that sanding block, I'm gonna switch to the other block that I made, which is what I'm doing now. Because this block, sanding block, it goes with the curve of the area that I'm sanding. So, you do that. You might have a different way of sanding. You use what's good for you. Right, so do that. You feel again if everything is good. Sometimes as you're sanding and you're looking at what you're doing, you could tell if things are there. If it's, from experience, you could tell if everything is, or the areas you're sanding, if it's okay. So it looks like looking for something else now. I'm sanding the edges now. Clean the edges. Then I'll do the wheel opening, smooth that out. And that's the spreader I'm using, because the spreader could go with the curve. So I clean the wheel opening. Make sure that opening is straight, everything. So that the spreader is what I'm using to do this. So after I do this, then I will blow out the dust, and then I'll create that line again. Put my double tape and sand that, and then we'll be good. Gotta make sure everything is right. So now I'm blowing the dust off. And I'll have to wipe it down, get rid of the dust on the surface so the tape could bond. If I don't wipe it, there is still dust on it. And you put the tape on it, it's not gonna stick to the surface. So you have to wipe it. You blow the dust off first and you wipe it. And then I could put my tape on to create that line again. So since I had create that line before when I was doing the bondo, it's already still visible there. So I don't have to do what I did the first time. It's easier since I could see the line. I could just run my tape easy without having to put the bumper on and all that. I did that in the first sanding I did. That was when I was sanding the body filler. So now I gotta put one more. One more, and then I'll sand. Always gotta put double. Sometimes even with the double, depending on what you're sanding, the sandpaper might either the tape out, because you need the tape to guide you. But when So that's why you will double the tape instead of one single tape. And on the other videos, I'm going to use a different color tape, which is gonna like an orange tape, because that tape that I'm using now, it looks almost close to the Bondo color. So that's I'm gonna take care of that one. So I'm using 180 grit on this, and I'll use the DA to do a quick thing, and then the rest by hand. Yeah. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna switch, do the hand sand, and it's very quick. After that's done, then I will remove the tape. Yeah, so once I finish off with the sanding, everything looks to be right, then I'll remove the tape. And then the edge, the line will be sharp. So I'm gonna round that a little bit. Okay. Okay, so doing the final touching on that. When you sand, the sanding, how do I say that now? The tape, when you sand, the line has to come just at, no, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Anyway, I'm gonna explain that on a different video. What I'm doing here right now, I'm showing so the edge of that area where I have the tape is gonna be a little sharp, the line, the edge. So I have to round that a little bit. So I'm gonna use 180 also again for that, but there's several ways to do that. I could either use this block I'm using, you go over it like that, and you make that, the sharp edge, you're gonna round it up a little bit. Or I could use another sanding block. Yeah. And you could go over the line like that. But only you don't go over it too much, because then you will kill the shape that it's supposed to be. I said that's good enough. And the rest will be done when you wet sanding the primer. All right, you make it as it, nice and smooth. All right, so all the edges, I have to round them out a little bit. I'll just do that by hand with the sandpaper. Or I could use that round green rubber block that I had. But you know, you could do it by hand like this. Very easy. So that edge there won't be sharp. It has to be a little round. And where the bumper goes, I gotta do that also. Round that up a little bit. And when that is done, then I have to make sure everything is good. That spot there, I gotta check that, make sure it's good. Then I will sand the area a little bit, and that's getting ready for primer. So I'm cleaning the edge on that one there. Then you sand the area with 180, so the primer will go over all that. So so yeah. So it's I'll have to blow the dust off and tape it up, get it ready for primer. All right, folks, thanks for watching.